And welcome back to Intuitive Energies and your day of magic. We're going to be looking at two individual cards today. The second one will be later on today, but these are standalone readings, just the one card by themselves. So don't worry, you're not missing anything, but if you would like to see both, then please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and then you'll be able to watch both every day. You have the Seven of Cups here, and obviously the Seven of Cups is showing a lot of different choices, a lot of different things. And this poor human here, sitting, looking at these beautiful cups, thinking, I don't know what to do. Clearly, completely confused and indecisive in what she should choose. It's a strange card to get on a day of magic, but if you think about it, it's really not all that strange. It came to me today, as often does before I'm about to do readings, and I ask for clarification or clarity on the cards, is that a lot of the time we base decision on what we think in our minds, what's in our brains, what we can deduce or what we can look from around us. In other words, examples of people who have done it before. But this decision right here, this is somebody who's looking and not being sure of thinking to themselves, well, I don't know if I should or could or would do this. The secret and the magic is, Pisces, is to do, not to think. And this might sound oversimplified, but it isn't. It's to pick something and then go down that path and go down that road and get the experience that you need to know what that feels like. You can do all kinds of deduction by sitting and reading books and looking at examples or having people talk at you or getting all the knowledge, but until you get up and do it yourself, you're not going to really gain much insight about anything at all. So it's important that you actually start doing something. Don't stay in this stage of it feels almost like a Page of Swords energy, where you're looking at something that looks good, then you talk yourself out of it, then it looks good and you talk yourself out of it. It's again being stuck in the indecision of things. And your magic right now is to move past this indecision, to make a true decision. I'm actually not going to take this deck. I'm going to take the Witch's, I'm going to take this one today. Yeah. The Witch's Wisdom. The Four of Water. If I take it as the Four of Cups, the funny part of it is that I was actually thinking that this sounded like the day of the Four of Cups. I'm going to read what the card means in itself, because it looks like there's beautiful pairs of whales here. But the Four of Cups that we were reading were about the indecision of whether you are grateful or ungrateful. Okay? It's like thinking I should be happy for what I have, what we were talking about. And if you want to watch that reading, go ahead and watch it, because it's part of the week. But it's part of that decision where you're going, oh, I should be happy for having a good job, a good car, a good house. But you're not fulfilled. You're not grateful for it because you're not following a path. But it's because you read that that's what everybody wanted, right? It's personal experience has told you that this is not what you wanted, okay? And then some people are sitting there, well, I wish I had that, I wish I had that, I wish I had that, but they're not grateful for what they already have, so they lack something there as well. this is this. It's the same thing. It's the same kind of energy, Pisces, okay? What dictates what should make you happy, as in you read it that, it's lawyers make great money, and that should make you happy. This is the stuff you're going, but somehow you're still sitting on the fence going, but I really don't want to do that, okay? This is that kind of energy. It's that I should, but I don't feel like I want to. So it's saying experience and doing something for yourself is a much better way of moving forward in your life and finding out what resonates with your soul, okay? And gets you past the indecision. And that's the magic that will help you move forward. Action, okay? So let's see here. Four of Water. Let's see what this has to say here for the wisdom. Okay, so it has the essence of reach out, rejoice, okay? Okay, so the counsel of this is it's impossible to live without experiencing betrayal, heartbreak, and loss. It's impossible to live without feeling. Like the whales, your heart is large enough to feel the sorrows and the joys of the world. In the depths of grief, healing comes from renewing your connections to the natural world and other beings, to friends and family. Reach out. Let your feelings, all your feelings, connect you to the world. They are a source of beauty. The other part is you may be afraid of failure. Okay? You're afraid of if you try and then fail, you will lose. And that is, again, the indecision that's keeping you where you are. But how will you truly know if you never ever try, Pisces? If you never ever try, okay? And you'll only know if you live it yourself. You will only know it if you live it within you. So the wisdom, a pod of humpback whales swims in luminous waters. They are pausing in their great migration to drift and roll, play and sing. Listen to their music moving through the water. Melodies of loneliness and grief, love and celebration. Vast distances may lie between the whales, and yet they are connected, singing together in harmony. Hunting to near extinction whales are returning now to fill the world with songs so beautiful, haunting and sad, that the seas are cleansed and replenished with the tears of all who hear them. It's really, really nice, okay? I feel that it's the ebbs and flows of life. We're so busy protecting ourselves from what we're afraid might happen that we don't truly live, okay? So that's the magic message. That's a beautiful message. Actually, it's the best that you can ever have. It's saying you're allowed to feel what you feel when you feel it. If you need to cry, if you do have a moment of, I tried and it didn't work, at least you have experienced it. And now you have a lot more within you to know that you could grieve something or someone, but it doesn't have to be a devastating thing. It can be an experience in your life, wisdom to be had, and something that you felt, okay? When you yearn for somebody, it can be either seen as a bittersweet thing or a very devastating thing. Excuse me. When I think of people who have passed, I could sit here and cry or think, isn't it wonderful that I missed them so much, that I loved them so fervently, and I can still feel that love, okay? All right, so it's okay. All right, so Jane is going to take, what am I going to take today? I think I've been teasing between 2 decks, and now 3. Okay, let's take the ethereal. It's kind of that sort of day anyway, so let's take the ethereal deck. Alright. I didn't bother preparing this before I started, so I'm going to shuffle a bit. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support always, Pisces. To my returning subscribers, my loyal returning subscribers. You guys are awesome. Everything that I offer is in the description box below for now. Keep looking every now and again. I like to add things. Oh yes, look at this. You have the Ten of Cups in reverse and you have the Ten of Swords. This is the fear, okay? This is what we're fearing right here. Do you see that? We're fearing a bad ending, or not our wishes not coming through, okay? With the Ten of Cups in reverse. But we're actually, by not moving, we're actually creating an ending that will ultimately stop happiness and wishes and blessings from coming. This indecision, I'm going to read up a little more on that. I'm going to look a little more on that. I'm going to wait before I jump into that relationship. I'm going to do a little more of this before I do it. All of that indecision, and I'm still not sure. You're creating an ending, because eventually the opportunities, they may come back. Maybe not in the same form, but some of them will go. Because you're sitting on the fence. You're sitting on the fence. And the ending that you're so fearing, the opportunity that you're so fearing, is going to end and go away because of your lack of indecision. And you'll never know if this could turn into this. Okay? So your magic right now, or what the magic that I'm feeling is coming in as it's trying to tell you, go, do, live. Take a chance. Take a chance at getting hurt. Take a chance at loving. Take a chance at living and experiencing life at wisdom. Take a chance, okay? It might not work out, but doesn't mean you can't shift the focus and go slightly in a different direction. It doesn't mean that you have to fail and fail again. It means that if you fail, you may succeed next time. Anybody who's succeeded in a very big way has probably failed in quite a few ways, okay? Don't let that discourage you. I'm one to talk. I feel the same as you, the moon, right? The illusion here, okay, with the moon card, is thinking that not doing is protecting yourself from failure. There you go. Okay? Not doing is actually stealing the opportunities away from you. It's stealing a great experience to be the very big warrior in your life. The spirit that does and succeeds and fulfills. Remember, you have King of Cups energy. The King of Cups, what does he do? He is calm in the storm. He can put up with the waves. He can see things come. He has the wisdom to have a big heart and not be afraid to have it broken. Okay? To be even extremely caring when the world has beaten him up a few times. He has a mastery of knowing that life is worth living. That chances are worth taking. What are we here for otherwise? To protect ourselves from everything? No, we're not. We're here to live, to experience. That's the true magic of this place while we are here. Okay? You want to gain that wisdom. You want to gain those experiences. You don't want to speak in theory. In theory, you want to speak from experience. Okay? Six of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Yeah. This is stopping the transition that's starting to happen. That's what that is. instead of embracing the energy, the new energy. Ones are ones, but they're always ones in the fact that it's a beginning. You're not too sure what's going to happen, right? It's getting that spark, that idea. But you got to move past it. You got to transition. You got to go. You got to put yourself out there. This is all about taking a chance. This is all about not taking a chance. Living in an illusion. So if this is your magic, Pisces, it's to realize that this is what's happening. And you're going to turn on the magic as soon as you say, I got it. I have to move. I have to do something. I have to start moving in the direction that I need to. Without fear. Knowing that whatever will happen, will happen. Now, I'm not talking about devil may care. I'm talking about that stuff about constantly questioning yourself and having guarantees about every single thing. Even the safest of things, or things that you can fix. Okay? My example was, oh, I don't want to start working at home because what if I give up my income and then I could get another job? There are plenty of jobs. Maybe not the jobs that I want, but I wasn't happy where I was. So if I'm not happy in an office, why not be happy at a Walmart and give it a chance and do something from home where I can be of service? And if this didn't work out, maybe I could have done it from home. Do readings from home. I could do that now as well. Invite people in. Do it the old-fashioned way. Make enough money to kind of build a business, a reputation. Okay? Be a spiritual healer of some kind. And then just do that. But my fears kept me there for much longer than I needed to be. Because I kept saying, oh, I don't know. A lot of people fail at this. But until I did it myself and got the experience and realized that I could do it, that I was meant to be doing this, okay, that I wouldn't have known if I hadn't taken a chance. So, this is for work, life. I guess I always called it work, a career choice, but it's really a life choice. Because this is the path I'm meant to be on. It's much more than money. It has to do with being of service and help spiritually to the community. But this can be in any area of your life. Take the chance. You only have one life to live. Okay? Take it from me. All right, one more card, and then we're gonna call this one done until later on. I'll pull more cards. I hope to see you there. That's what I want you to write in the comments right now. I'm willing to take a chance. Now, I don't want you to write it unless you actually mean it. Okay? And if you don't want to write that, write, I'm ready to experience life. I'm ready to experience life. That means you're willing to do what's in theory in practice. Okay? 5 of Swords. Right. And then you will be victorious in your life, okay? You see him sitting in victory with the swords, while others have given up and moved away. You want to be victorious in your life. You will always be victorious even when you are not. I'll tell you why. Because you took the chance to do it. You actually did it. You have the experience. You've learned something. You've gained wisdom and insight on something from personal experience. You won. You've always won. Every single time. Okay? You can be grateful for what you have accumulated through living your life. All right, my beautiful ones. This has been your message. I hope that you are well. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. And I want you to take care, and I will be back later, as always.